our second topic. On Sunday, the Bears have won 4 games in a row. The Bears look like a team that's on the come now. They rushed for over 200 yards last week. This looks like a team that's starting to build the sort of identity that Ben Johnson helped to build in Detroit, where you see through the lines of scrimmage, they're becoming very good running the ball. They're becoming very good against the run. They don't need Caleb Williams to be Superman. And now they're facing a Ravens team that is getting healthier. And they're not there yet, but Lamar Jackson was back on the practice field today. And you look at some of the names on that injury report, Kyle Hamilton's still on there, Marlon Humphrey's still on there, Roquan Smith's still on there, Ronnie Stanley still on there. But most of them took part in practice in some form or fashion. The one who didn't of the guys I mentioned was Marlon Humphrey. But every other guy was at least out there on a limited basis. And I'm just telling you, I would not sleep on the Ravens. Like, I think this Ravens team has a chance to come back and get themselves right back in it. And if you look at their schedule, and I'm going to pull it up right now, you look at the team's schedule and kind of where they're at and where they could be going. At 1-5, we're looking at in week 8, of course, they got the Bears. Week 9, they got the Dolphins. They win those 2 games. Now you're 3-5. You got the Vikings in week 10, potentially 4-5. Browns in week 11, 5-5. Jets in week 12, 6-5. This is something that could correct itself very quickly, but it has to start now. They can't dig that hole any deeper. And so I look at a very manageable piece of the schedule here where the Ravens could start reeling off wins. And and we might be looking at a team that's very scary come December. So I would not count the Ravens out. I think it could start this week with Lamar Jackson back in the lineup. Finally,